What's up, Ripped Club? Coach Todd here. Today, we're talking about, hey man, what the, come in. There we go. Yeah, we got the pie chart. That's good stuff. Today, we're talking about which is better. The containers, the portion control containers from Beachbody or MyFitnessPal from Under Armour. I don't know why I did that. But it's two different ways of tracking your nutrition, making a plan, but which one works better? Let's get into it. But first, I don't want to drop the Galaxy, whatever this is. It's like a big, no, this isn't a phone, but it's about how big my phone is. But first, I want to talk about the containers. I never use that orange one anyway. So, the containers. What is the advantage of the containers? The advantage of the containers is, I'm sorry for going out. I was really mean to that little orange container. That's your nut butters, I think. But the containers, the advantage to the containers is simplicity. And that's huge. That's really huge for a lot of people. When they're just starting out their fitness journey, they don't want to deal with calorie intake, macronutrients, grams of fat, protein, carbs. That stuff is very overwhelming to them, and it actually deters them from tracking their nutrition. So the advantage of the portion control system with these containers is, vegetables, if it fits in here, there's one serving of your greens. Purple, if it fits in here, there's one serving of your fruit. Red, if it fits in here, there's one serving of your protein. And they give you a list of all the proteins. I don't use these containers, so it's okay if I toss them around. But actually, I do use them once in a while. But they work. Okay, that's the important thing. The positive thing is they work as far as keeping track of your nutrition, allowing you to follow a plan. And that's the most important thing, is that you're following some sort of plan. The Beachbody nutrition guides for things that, programs that use the containers, 21 Day Fix, 21 Day Fix Extreme, Max 30. You can actually use the containers for any program that Beachbody does. You just gotta make sure your calorie intake is right. But where I see the containers having a fault is when you want to get extreme results. And for me, this is where every single gram of fat, every single gram of protein, every single gram of carbohydrates you take in matters. If you want to get shredded, then you got to get precise. And that's where I feel that the containers fall short. Now, with something like MyFitnessPal, okay, the advantages of MyFitnessPal is the precision, okay? It's got a crazy range or library of food items that you can choose from. You're like, okay, I just ate a Fuji apple. You go in here, search for Fuji apple, enter, okay? It logs it for you. And the advantage you have in that is you can see, if I go to this list here, that was a pie graph, but this was yesterday's. Before I entered my dinner, or I'm sorry, my post workout recovery shake, I had like 10 grams of fat, 49 grams of carbs, and 28 grams of protein available at the end of the day. And what's really cool is I just adjust serving sizes to match that perfectly, and I'm like 3 over on fats, 4 over on carbs, and 6 under on protein. So it actually works out pretty even. And it works for a lot of people. And the reason it works is because some people need numbers. They need something very, very regimented. And the numbers resonate with me well. That's what helped me lose 60 pounds. So which one should you do? You got to do what works best for you. If you've never tried the container portion system and you've only used MyFitnessPal but you haven't had much success with it, I highly recommend that you give these containers a try. But if you've been using the containers and you've had trouble, you know, keeping on track with your nutrition with the containers, give MyFitnessPal a try. You gotta find what works for you, and that's why people get so lost, is they think there's only, you know, this one option for them to do. That just because Beachbody says, you know, here's a portion control containers, you have to follow this. No, that's not true. You know, for example, let's take Body Beast for instance. I have a lot of team members who are doing Body Beast, but they don't want to bulk. They actually want to lose weight. They want to lose fat. So I'm not going to recommend that they follow the Body Beast nutrition plan, which is an incredible amount of calories to help you gain mass. It's not focused on losing fat. I either recommend that they follow the Beast nutrition plan, which is the cutting phase, or the P90X Fat Shredder nutrition plan, which will shred the fat. So this isn't like a one path is the right way when it comes to your nutrition. You have to find out what works best for you. And when it comes to portion control containers versus MyFitnessPal and nutritional tracking, they both have their advantages, and you need to figure out which advantage fits your lifestyle and your preferences best. And gosh, I know I'm forgetting. We covered. Oh, I know. I think that covers everything. I love you guys. I appreciate you. Email me at coachtodd@ripclub.net if you have any other questions, and I would be happy to assist you, help you reach your goals. Like this video, dislike it if you don't like all the stupid stuff I do, or share it if you really think this information could help other people, and I would appreciate that very much, because it encourages me to keep making these resources for you. I don't know why I'm doing spirit fingers. So, I'll see you guys on the next video. Again, I love you. I appreciate you. Get busy.